Hey everyone, so it's the beginning of December, the end of 2024. I want to start this video by share my gratitude to all of these people who donated on GoFundMe page, whether they are my professor, my friends, or anyone who just wanted to help me getting the surgery and later on with my recovery. It hasn't been an easy year, and as you guys probably have seen some shorts, there are some crazy stuff happened. So I am also added another accessory, which is not accessory, of course. It's been extremely hard. Mentally, emotionally. I would say it doesn't matter the doctor who decided to gaslight me by deeming me to have FND. The fact when the paralysis happened at the moment, and when he does that, emotionally does cause tremendous trauma. And I cannot forget how much pain he add onto top of the fact the paralysis happened, the respiratory failure happened, and I asked for exempt from my Nova ensemble this year. I hope that I can go back for the next semester. Meanwhile, I have to finish my school. Like I said, my writing, and it's been very difficult to focus lately. And I want to also update you guys about that. I had several weeks just random things that caused me to be more disabled than before. And of course, when I shared more information and for daily activities that I do, social media like Instagram, and I get comments like, well, she can do so much more, she must be like, faking or not really that sick or not really having this paralysis. Oh, she's C1, but she can move her arm or whatever. Like, this is not compensation, or you cannot use compensation. Okay, stop that. Like, no one would know how much pain you have. No one would know at the end of the day how tired, exhausted you are trying to compensate to be slightly more independent than you probably are. And I think it's okay. Yeah. It's been very helpful to get some deep massage from my mom, and I haven't really improved that much breathing wise because of several weeks of accidental damage from the back of my head again. Now, the theory goes possibly it's ischemic strokes, and if I have blood clotting disorder, most likely I will have to be on those anti-blood clotting medicines, like the injections I do now daily, and also probably taking aspirin. But we don't know if we also have to get stent. So it depends on January when I see the doctor for stroke specifically. And why we say that we're pretty certain about possibility of ischemic stroke is because even the neurologist who wanted to agree with the student idea to call the FND before so many times and ignore my spasticity at bedside and just ask me to calm down, he decided to refer me also to the stroke specialist at their hospital clinic, where I got gaslighted for deemed to be FND and do not need this continuous BiPAP. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear what is the truth, and I'm just really happy that we had the right direction. Neurosurgeon also is on point about prescribing me with injections, the anticoagulants, so everyone's on board about it, except it's taking so long, and I'm and I'm extremely weak, Without this, I was barely like lifting my arm. So doesn't matter if I look like I was playing so well. Like some classical musician, student or a TikToker, I've seen her comments on how other people think it's so easy, and why we don't really we show as such like easy task to play certain music, but in fact like it's often extremely hard. It needs us to put a lot of work. Even my lately posted video on my manner, so just because I played it before, I had students even play this piece that I had to kind of refresh a bit, and that is not making it say that it's easy to just play and play really well. It takes a lot of effort to practice mindfully. That's why we are a lot more in tune with our body than most of other individuals who does not play any instruments or as their career, like their job basically. And I'm hoping whenever you guys see this update, well, this is not even updated more. I don't even know what this is called. Like, yeah. It's been really hard, basically. And I don't want to keep crying out and complain about it, but I do need some help. I need more, literally, I literally need more donations to help with those medical bills. I have loads of letters. I haven't even opened it. I have to ask my mom to open. And it's always stressful to see that it's coming from one of those medical companies, hospitals, that asking for, the payment. Also, we aren't really waiting for be able to afford an accessible vet. So we read a couple of times because of the appointment that I have that require me to be there with my power wheelchair. However, it's going to be the same thing happening later, and I cannot keep doing this with renting an accessible bed. When we go out with my manual wheelchair, I mean, I like it very much, but the power wheelchair is still the most giving me stability, helping me to save more energy. In the manual wheelchair, most of the time I am just trying to stay upright, be able to stay stable, and with my truck, that takes a lot of effort and it is very tiring. So it will be very, very helpful if anyone can help to share this update, share my GoFundMe page to be able to raise the money and be able to pay the accessible bed. I am actually going through with the TWC, the Texas Workforce Commission. They had a vocational rehabilitation program, so if I can afford it, they actually ask for a new vehicle because it will last so much longer for them to actually be able to put adaptive equipment on there for me to be able to drive. I already got my license, but we are not able to currently afford the equipment. But if you guys comment on this video, maybe see how many people think that it will be more beneficial to start a new page with a non-profit. That way it's also helpful for you guys to have it as like a tax, write-off. So if it's helpful, I'll start with that and closing off this GoFundMe or whatever, like still stay on for my medical bills and the other needed like financial support for later on, like asking for more PCA, because right now I have my mom, but I will have about 10 days by myself in January, and I need help during these days, and it will be very helpful if I will have the financial support to be able to do that. Yes, so thank you so much for everyone consider to share this video. And I know for some people who I don't know why would do such thing, but I think that they really need some help mentally, to not feel jealous or uncomfortable when people asking for help with money and somehow call them fake. And it's not very nice, and it also impacts our mental health as well. So yeah, in the end, I just want to say I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving week, and going forward it's going to be Christmas soon, so happy holidays everyone. And again, thank you so much for continuous support. I know some of you guys have very generously helping out since I started the GoFundMe page, and I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, happy holidays.